Hello, my mysterious friends. We are doing the case of the Reappearing Recipe, and I mentioned Mandy Lipper very briefly in the last one, going, "Oh wow, we'll see her again," because we haven't seen her since the first case. But as you can see, she's not clickable, but she looks particularly weird and frozen. So we're gonna get away from here. Stop that, Jake. Stop doing that. Anyway, let's go up here to Creepy Critters. I don't know what that's got to do with pasta sauce, but you never know. I see a bird and a creepy man. I don't know why he looks so creepy, but he seems quite creepy. Anyway, Anthony's been working part-time for Mr. Grimaldi for 2 years now. He's also the coach of my Little League team. Oh God, of course you were in a Little League team. How could you not? Anyway, let's speak to Mr. Grimaldi with your giant grey eyebrows. Anthony is a great assistant. He has a great way with animals. It's too bad that his father isn't more understanding about him wanting to be a veterinarian. Even though they argue, Anthony and their dad are really close. Mr. Karichi probably just wants to make sure that Anthony has a secure future. And he will, as a vet. Hi, Jake, Resulka. How do you like our new cockatoo? We got him last week, and I've already taught him some neat phrases. If I didn't want to work at the pizza parlor, if I didn't have to work at the pizza parlor, I'd be here with the animals every day. I tell my pop there's more to life than tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese, but every time I talk to him about how I want to be a vet, he just goes on about how I'm going to run his pizza parlor for him one day. Next year will be different, though. With all the scholarships I've gotten, I'll have no trouble getting into a top college, and then I'll be able to go to the best veterinarian school in the state. I bet Dad will even be proud of me then. No, he'd probably tell you that he's proud, but he'll be dying inside. Sorry, Anthony. Someone had to tell you. Next to the counter is a big bird cage. A large white cockatoo is in the cage. Squawk! Practice is at 4. Practice at 4. Squawk! Don't forget, Jake. I'll see you tomorrow on the baseball field tomorrow, okay? Okay, we won't forget. Thank you, Bird and Anthony. Bird and Anthony. Alright, now that we've been there, let us go downtown to the Richfield Community Bank. Why, that looks like Danny, the cook that we met in Moriarty's Wayward Adventure. The one where we learned a lot about magnets. Mr. Green might be able to tell us if anyone from Pizza has been in today. The thief might have received a lot of money for selling the stolen recipe. Oh, well, look what luck! There's actually an employee here. Oh, no, it's Eddie, not Danny. Hey, the famous detectives! Coming in to check for bank robbers? Ha ha ha! I'm running a little late, so I can't talk long. Mr. French asked me to bring by the restaurant's weekly cash deposit for the company's account. It felt kind of funny carrying that much cash around, so I grabbed a scrap of old paper from the safe and wrapped it up. Oh dear, I think I've just worked it out. That way I could deliver the pizzas I had left before to come here without worrying too much that someone would see the cash. Oh boy, just worked it out. The bank counter behind Eddie is used for writing out bank slips. There are several pens and stacks of deposits and withdrawal slips. Mr. Green? Well, I'm not really supposed to give out this sort of information, but if it will help your case, we did have 2 Pizza Palace employees in today. Danny, their cook, was in here early this morning. He closed out his savings account and got a cashier's check made out to Washington's jeweler for the money he withdrew. Mr. French usually puts the restaurant's weekly cash deposits into the Pizza Palace Company account, but today he must have been busy. The delivery man, Eddie, brought it over just a few minutes ago. Why, he's still here. He had the cash wrapped up in a old yellowed piece of paper. I threw it away. He stuffed the paper in his pocket with the receipt I gave him. He's just leaving. Why don't you see if you could speak with him? Well, he's got nothing new to say. No? No, nothing new. Alright. Well, let's go see the pizza. Pizza Palace. Palazza? Is it Plaza or Palace? I don't... It's Palace. Alright. I got it right the first time and I doubted myself. But, wow. That guy's very out of place. I don't think I need to tell you who. They all seem to be staring at him, except for this couple up the back. But, like, look. They're looking, and she's looking, and he's looking, and smell that pizza. No wonder this is the most successful pizza parlor in the state. We can speak to him. Wow. Let's speak to Danny first. Hey kids, have a free slice on me. I'm celebrating today. It's taken me all year, but I finally saved enough to buy an engagement ring. Tonight, I'm gonna ask Mandy Lipper to marry me. Hey, Mandy Lipper does come into it, but obviously we didn't get to speak to her, but oh well. Mr. Carici pays me very well, but it still took me a long time to save up enough for this beauty. It's right here if you want to have a look. Oh no, I lost it. But you be careful of my pizza sauce vat, will you? I spent all morning making the stuff. I didn't get the recipe back in the safe until just before I went to get Mandy's ring. What's that? The kitchen is filled with different pizza toppings, flour, herbs, and spices, and a big vat of sauce. A big vat of sauce. There is a small velvet box on the kitchen counter, right next to Danny. Whoa! Mandy Lipper's not going to turn you down with a rock like that, although I think her finger might fall off. The box contains an engagement ring of solid gold with a very large white diamond in the center. The lining of the box says Washington Jewelers. Alright, let's talk to these pizza goers who are sitting in a very weird fashion. The dining room at the Pizza is very busy. Most of the customers are eating pizzas, but other Italian dishes are also being served. They are also staring at this gentleman. Let's speak to this gentleman. Ah, it's Mr. French. Hi, kids. You looking for Anthony? He just left for his other job down at the Creepy Critters. Between his job at the pet store and his little league coaching, we hardly see him around here. Just look at Danny staring goo-goo-eyed off into space. Doesn't that cook realize how busy we are? He's been no use at all lately. I'm sure it's all about that girlfriend of his. He's been loafing around all week. Sorry if I'm a bit testy, but it's just been a very busy day. I even had to ask Eddie to open the safe and take the week's deposit down to the bank for me. Oh well, the rush is nearly over. And the damage has been done irreparably. But, let's solve the case. Whee! Yes, I think we've discovered out the secret behind the recipe's disappearance. Now choose the 5 clues that prove it. This one. I think the engagement ring for Mandy Lipper means nothing at all in terms of the story. That one. Because, yeah, Pizza is a very busy restaurant. That's really going to be relevant. That one. And that one. And, oh, we need another one. Ah, this one. Those clues point the way to the missing recipe. Now choose who you think took the recipe from the safe. Come here, Eddie. You look like an evil little boy, and now we can prove it. And I'm gonna have to cut the video here because we're running out of time. But we will pick up our verdict in the next video. So see you soon. Bye.